Hello everyone, welcome to Andalusia Language School. This is the English department and this is Miss Mai Muhammad, the English teacher for Middle 1. Welcome all. Right, in today's lesson, we will have a quick review first on the possessive adjective and the possessive pronouns, as both of them shows the ownership, but we have some key differences. First, let's review the possessive adjectives. The possessive adjectives, I can call them the team players, As the possessive adjectives, they can't stand alone, and they must be followed by the noun. Let's highlight the noun over here. So my dog, your bike, and also his ball, her book, its nest, our house, and their kite. So the first thing that we have to always remember, the possessive adjectives, the same like the team players, because they must be followed by the noun. Think of them as a modifiers. They come right before the object they own. Alright, they come right before the object they own. Okay, that's great. So this is first the team players, because they must be followed by a noun. That's super. And let's review here the possessive pronouns. The possessive pronouns, I can call them the solo artists. Why? Because they replace the noun entirely. So, can we see here, this is mine, or this dog is mine. So, it stands alone, right? Is it the same like the team players? No. It stands alone at the end of the sentence, and there's no object right here, right? And this is the end of the sentence, and it also shows the ownership. So this dog is mine. That's great. And we use it to avoid repetition. So I can say, this dog is mine, right? Or this is my dog, right? And I can say, this dog is mine and this dog is yours. Or this is my dog and this is yours, right? So I didn't repeat the same meaning of the sentences. Okay, that's super. Let's see something else. Right, let's now talk about apostrophe S and how to use it to talk about the ownership too. Alright, let's imagine something together. Imagine you walk into a restaurant and see a pizza, and you want to know who is it belongs to. If you say that's the pizza of Taylor, you sound like a Victorian explorer, but we don't have to use it like this. We can use the apostrophe S to talk about the ownership without sounding like a history book. And this is actually so easy. If we have one person, a singular noun, as here, singular person, I only add apostrophe S to a singular person's name, like here, Chloe's camera. So this is Chloe's camera. And also rule number 2, I can also use it with a singular animal, like the cat's bone. And here in this example, The cat spoon. The cat spoon is big. And also the singular things. Okay, the tree's nest. With the singular person, with a singular noun, I can use apostrophe S. And also with irregular plural like children's, toys, women, men. So I can also add apostrophe S. Then what about if I have a plural noun? Okay, and actually ends with S, like here. Can you see the word students? Yes, the students' bag. The students' bags. What should we do? Have you noticed here that we only add an apostrophe? So, to show the ownership of a plural noun that ends with S, I just add apostrophe. Just add apostrophe. That's super. Alright, that's a great. And here, one dog's tail, two dog's tails. A man's hat, men's hats. Easy, super. With the sing and here, we can also use of to talk about possession. As here to mention the possession of things, like the legs of the table, a collection of books, the engines of the car. So I can use here of to show possession to, right? The table's leg using the apostrophe S, and here leg of the table, leg of the table. Okay, so how many things I can use till now? I can use of for possession. I can use apostrophe S and only apostrophe with the plural. And I can also use possessive adjective and possessive pronouns. So we should always use your apostrophes wisely, or you might accidentally tell the world that the pizza's Taylor instead of that's Taylor's pizza. Alright. So we should